xoxoHomegrown.
Pacific Gravity, there you go.
There's only one way to do it.
Hey everybody, it's Ken here, xoxoHomegrown. And today we're at the Pacific Gravity 20th Anniversary Summer Party. Pacific Gravity started as a spin-off from Maltose Falcons, which began in 1974. That's 4 years before it was legal to have a home brewing club. Jimmy Carter legalized it in 1978 or 1979.
We're here on the 20th anniversary summer party. We have about 40 kegs of beer. Life is good.
Hi, what's your name?
My name is Brian Holter.
And Brian, are you happen to be the president?
I am the president of the club.
And how many members are there of the club?
We've got, I think, active paying members about 100, and members that come and go about 200 total.
Now, how do members come and go?
People move, people, have other things come up in their life. It goes back and forth. And so we'll see a member not show up for a year, but then they come back the next year. So people, the membership ebbs and flows.
And they all brew beer?
No, actually. A lot of members don't brew beer. I would say most members probably brew beer, but not everybody has to brew beer. It's more or less a interest in beer. So if people don't bring beer or brew beer, they bring their own to sample, to try, to share, and all that stuff.
Generally speaking, members here of Pacific Gravity like beer.
Yes.
How long have you been in the club, Jay?
10 years, about.
And it was 20 years ago that it spun out of Maltose Falcons. And when did the yeast side spin out of Pacific Gravity?
Maybe like 5 years ago.
5 years ago. Other people have these memories?
Well, 5 years. What little memories we have. Little brain cells we still have, thanks to this stuff.
So is this the 20th anniversary?
Well, this whole year is basically our 20th anniversary. So Pacific Gravity, 20th anniversary, 2015. So it's been 20 years. We actually did an actual official meeting party earlier this year for the actual official
when was
party.
That? Was that
I believe it was in February.
Okay.
But we have so many other events coming up and representative of our 20th year, and we're hopefully brewing with Firestone here at the end of the year. That's going to be really cool. I mean, last year Maltose brewed on their 30th anniversary with Firestone, and we have some ideas of what we're going to brew. We still need to clarify what exactly that is, but that's hopefully going to be around October 31st of this year. And then in December is the Christmas party. So tons
and you're welcome to new members.
Any new member is welcome. Come check out the club. Join in, bring some beer. If you homebrew already, bring some of that. If you got a favorite commercial brew, bring that. If you don't have nothing, come by anyways. Check it out, and it's always good times. And
if you want to brew with Firestone Walker, or you just want to come down and have a good time, it's at the Culver City Homebrew shop most months.
Most months. Every month it's always on the website. We have new locations always on the web, and it's always on the west side of
so go to www.pacificgravity.com, and the website will tell you where the next meeting is. You can come and join. It's $30 for the full year. And let me tell you, going to even one of these parties is worth the $30.
It's definitely been a cultural experience. Meeting new people, new friends. I mean, look at this.
And again, your name is?
My name's Lloyd Johnson.
Lloyd Johnson, and I've been drinking some of your beers, by the way, Lloyd. Oh, nice. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I got a few on tap around here.
All the members, most of the members have beers on tap. Some they collaborate with each other, but there's a lot of variety here. This is more variety than any brewery in town.
You never know what you're going to get. I mean, especially at a party like this, I think we have somewhere around 40 kegs sitting around here of just different variants, different flavors, different ales, lagers, sours to, vanillas and cocos and chocolates and even some sodas. And then the food is great too. Yeah, so really, truly amazing.
So much
And
Wait a second, I gotta hit the beer run or return.
That's okay.
And then I'll be back. So cut or do someone else.
Shut it off. Yeah. What do we have here? Well, yeah, some people run away.
We have beer.
Oh, there's beer at the beer party. What do you know?
So there's some sour beers here.
Oh, let's get in the microphone. Sour beers.
Yes.
What's your name?
My name's Rafael Roscoe.
What's your
We've
name?
got some Goza. My name's Scott. We've got some
Dan.
on. We've got some homebrew from Brian. We've got an organico aged tart red ale.
Well, let's have a little of that. That looks like a farmhouse saison of some sort.
It's from Oregon.
Well, it's
It's
a virtual beer now.
Cheers! 20th anniversary. 20 year anniversary. Gravity. You started with Strand Brewers.
I started with Strand Brewers even 25 years ago. And
Then when did you switch over? Around
well, when I moved up to this area, then I switched.
which was what? 2006.
No, like 2000. 2001.
You've been a PG member before I have, because I only joined in 04.
Oh yeah, I've been.
He predates me. He's taller, you can tell.
It's a great club. It's a good time. It's a great party.
And you're doing great stuff, Dan.
So 20th anniversary.
Thanks for being a part of it.
Now, Strand was a breakaway from PG, or
No. Strand came before PG.
No, did it?
Oh yeah.
so Strand broke away from Maltose Falcons.
How do you know?
Sort of.
Well, you were there.
Maltose Falcons is the oldest homebrew club in America. They were a homebrew club before homebrew was legal.
Right.
74. Possibly 72.
And homebrew became legal in 78 because of Billy Beer.
79.
79.
Signed in 78, became effective 79.
Because of Jimmy Carter.
Jimmy Carter.
But so Strand broke away from
Falcons.
right, and then
No.
who broke?
Pacific Gravity broke away from Falcons because Fred Waltman wanted to make an extension on the west side.
But what about Strand? You're saying Strand was
I'm not necessarily it was broke away. I think it was just Strand just started out. I don't think it was a breakaway.
Oh, I
it was
see.
It was a start.
Okay, because the story is that Fred, if he shows up, will tell you, is that he was a Falcon since the beginning, and he was just getting sick and tired of driving over the hill to the meetings in Woodland Hills. And God bless him, this was back in the 20 years ago when the traffic isn't even a 20th is what it is now.
And then he started the homebrew
So
shop.
he said, hey, how about we do a south of the hill chapter of the Falcons? And he brought it to the Falcons, and they talked about it amongst themselves, and then they met with him, and they said, fuck no, we're not doing it. You want to be a member of the Falcons, you drive over that goddamn hill. Fred said, fuck you, I'm going to start my own thing.
Exactly.
That's the story I heard.
And
He was a member of
had his
Strand
own
before that.
homebrew,
He was also a member of Strand before that.
I did not know that.
He was definitely a member of
Cheers,
Strand
you are
before that.
filling me in on my lack of
a
history.
little extra chapter.
All right, we got to tackle him when he gets here.
I'll take whatever you got because I'm going to the pool. This is a strong sour ale, 4 years old, 11%, and I fermented it from the dregs of a bottle of Phantom Noel. I call it Phantom Menace. So we're having a great time here at Pacific Gravity's summer party. I just opened a bottle of a homebrew that I call Phantom Noel.
Phantom Noel.
It's 4 years old. It's a strong sour ale. It's 11%, and I fermented it with the dregs of a bottle of Phantom Noel. So I call the beer Phantom Menace.
Okay.
You know, so.
And you've gotten lots of comments about the bottle.
Yeah, the bottle is.
But the bottle is important only because it has the screw top, which allows you.
Yeah, I use I do mostly kegging. I don't bottle much. So to be able to transport my beers, I use a little product called the carbonator. So I can put the carbonator on there and then pressurize it with my CO2 system.
Okay.
So like the beer will stay carbonated until I'm ready to serve it.
Okay. And this is really important, especially on the sours.
Well, it's important on any beer. The carbonation is a very important part of the flavor profile.
Some beers are supposed to be highly carbonated, some beers are low carbonated. Most of the beers I like are highly carbonated. They give that sparkle, that little bit of edge to the taste, and it's important to the taste of the beer.
Okay, everybody, it is now time as we are giving away the last door prizes. Don't forget to vote for the best beer and the best red, white, and blue. The ballot ticket, look for Carl in the straw hat. Place your ballot for who you think had the best red, white, and blue and the best beer. If you don't have a ballot, go to the bar, there's plenty. And while you're there, taste and sample some of our fine home brews on tap. It is 4047. 4047 for this limited edition Smog City Unity and the pint. Oh, congratulations, Rich. Boy, finally he pays attention. Someone's paying attention. Nope. Congratulations, drink it in good health. Don't forget to share it with 200 of your friends. And the winning ticket for the El Segundo package. Last 4 digits. 4039. 4039 for the El Segundo Mayberry IPA package. We got a winner. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody, the ballot box is closed. We will announce the winners shortly. Congratulations prematurely to the winner. And I don't use that word lightly. Hey everybody, we have a little treat for everybody. For those of you who just love seeing yourself on the internet, today's festivities will be shown on YouTube. Go look for the site xoxoHomegrown. It's a YouTube channel, and our party is going to be featured on the xoxoHomegrown site. So go ahead and tune in later. You can see everything that you think you're missing right now. Relive all the fun and excitement, not only of the raffles, but of the beer tasting and the friendship that is formed today. Especially catching up with old friends maybe who you haven't seen in a while, like Lee Pekoski, Devin Randall, and everyone else we haven't seen for a while, but it has been great to see. Just remember, go to the YouTube channel xoxoHomegrown and relive today's party. See you on the net.
It's Hulhauser here with Jay of Truffles. Jay, how do you make these truffles?
Carefully.
Carefully? Well, how about that? Now, with what do you make them with?
Chocolate. What else?
Well, they're made with chocolate. And what's the truffle part?
They're called truffles because they kind of look like when they used to roll them in powdered. People see them.
There's a truffle fan. We just had a truffle fan come by.
Because they look like the truffle fungi when you roll them in powdered sugar. But
fungi, that doesn't sound too tasty.
Oh, they're real good. You ought to try a truffle.
Kenny, you want to have another?
Black
Come up and get
great.
one. There's a lot of fans here for chocolate truffles. Thanks, Jay. All right, get back to distribution.
For those of you that have not booked a hotel in Paso, contact Emily at secretary@pacificgravity.com. We've locked down a block of hotel rooms, so reach out to her, see what the prices are. We'll put something on the website too, and book it. We want to make sure everybody gets there. It's going to be an amazing weekend, the weekend of Halloween weekend.
Emily. Nice.
Yeah, October 31st.
Put me down.
The other piece to that is that based off of all the feedback from everybody here, we submitted 2 recipes to Firestone Walker that could be the basis of our brew. So the 2 beers that we've submitted to them based off of everybody filling out ballots, what was it, 2 or 3 months ago? I don't know. was a Weissenbach and a Scottish Wee Heavy. So more than, and both of those with the intention of being aged in bourbon barrels. So the Weissenbach got the most votes. That's the one we recommended to Firestone Walker. That would be our choice. We submitted the recipe that Carl, which Carl is right here. Carl won a second runner-up best in show, or with his Weissenbach. So that beer will probably be the beer that we brew with Firestone Walker.
The winning beer tonight was in fact one of those two beers, Jay's Double Chocolate. Jay, come on up.
Hey, Jay! 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 You got first and second. How'd you do that?
I bribed him. I did win.
All right, Jay. That was, you know, I must say that was a very impressive beer. It was well balanced. You know, had everything going. You know, the beer quality and the chocolate quality, and it did not blood the line, so that was a big plus too. Anyway, Jay, thank you very much. Keep up the good work. And we hope to see something like this in the future.
Encore!
All right,
what are we drinking here?
And they have.
And what is it?
It's maple syrup. It's Sam Adams Triple Bock. This is pancake syrup, and in fact, literally, it's brewed with maple syrup.
What alcohol content?
22, I heard. 22%, I think.
But it's better than that stuff that you can't drink raw. Some of that stuff up in the 30 or 40%, you can't drink that raw.
Yeah, you can. That 41, you love that 41% triple hop beer, or quadruple hop. You had some of this, right?
I did not, but did you have some of this?
What is it? Oh, yeah, you brought that back, right? Damn, I need some.
I need to do the same. That's another. You run the bar there.
Man, when you got fucking
gentleman whose wife doesn't eat red meat, he was asking about fish, so I kind of told him I'd give him the heads up when I put the fish out.
Okay, and I'll just follow you.
Hold on.
Ian.
Oh,
he went right by you with a big funky yellow tuna. Just came off the grill, yeah.
He's still cooking tuna?
Yeah, he just...
I want some of this stuff.
That's what it tastes. Let me I have to see it. It's your picture.
I cannot remember if I don't see it. I know, I'm trying not to.
Okay, get behind you.
I have a couple more bottles somewhere. And it's worse than I remember back in the day, so you know. I should get back.
It's worse.
People think like I drink a lot.
Here, you want to try something different? Taste it. You know beer, you got to guess what it is.
When you cook something, it's like, it's hot. Some guys from our group come back. Every year I brought
This is very different.
Right, that's right. Pacific Gravity, there you go.
There's only one way to do it.
XOXO Homegrown.